We all dream about a country we would like to live in. Some of us dream of a country where there would be peace everywhere. Some of us dream of a country where it would be very beautiful around us. Some of us dream of a country where education would be free. Our author, Rabindranath Tagore, dreamt of such a country, and he wrote it down as a prayer to the Almighty. Let us first talk a little about Rabindranath Tagore, who is the writer of the poem. He was one of the first non-Europeans and one of the first Asians who was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1913 for his book Gitanjali. And this poem, Where the Mind is Without Fear, is a part of Gitanjali as poem number 36. He is one person who is very close to nature. He is spiritual and he is an educationist. In this poem, the basic theme is of a prayer. It is written like a prayer to the Almighty. So we will be looking at its themes one by one now. Firstly, the theme of a prayer to the Almighty. So as I told you, he was a very spiritual person. He believed in God. He thought he could do miracles. Most of his poem deal with God and him. So next theme is that this poem was written during the British Raj. So while the Britishers were ruling over India, the people were oppressed and subjugated. Their spiritual beliefs were led into superstitions and wrong, harmful beliefs. So he did not want that such beliefs should continue. Rather, he wanted freedom not only from the British Raj, but also such superstitions and such wrong beliefs. Next, he invokes patriotism in the poem. He wants you to stand up for the country. He wants you to work for the country. He wants you to love your country. Next is the freedom of spirit, work and education. He wants each person of the country to work tirelessly for the country, to not be callous or ignorant of his work. By the end of the day, when he comes back, he should not say, oh, I'm so tired. He should say, I feel satisfied. And he wants freedom in education as well. Next is the poem also highlights the condition of the country back then. The poem shows that how people were oppressed, how people were believing the wrong things, how people were subjugated. It also creates a longing of wanting such a country in the future, of wanting a country where peace resides, and it inspires you to work towards it. And the next theme is that of awakening from a state of bondage. He prays to the Almighty that he wants his country to awaken into heaven, as to what per him is heaven, the country which has freedom of education, spirit and work.